Sheikh, I need to achieve more clarity over this difference of opinion as I'm uncertain what backs it up in the light of Quran and Sunnah, and I really don't want to be amongst those who come back to scholars that are told what they did was invalid. So as we've guided earlier, that every previous year has a rate. So although I'm well aware of it, but when it comes to a person paying off the pending zakah goal for the previous years, now multiple scholars told me to calculate only with the current rate of gold, and the reasons received from them were that I won't be fulfilling the right of the poor because what he could have bought in the same amount earlier, today he can't buy anything in the same amount. And you didn't give it at the earlier time when he could have sufficed for himself, and you're giving it now. So today's value would be considered only, like even Dr. Salah said so. And I also heard that it would be unjust to the right of Allah if I don't do that. My question is to fulfill my responsibility of making sure I follow the right opinion. Please let me know if I still choose to give with the present rate. Would I be sinning because someone said to me it would be like following the principle of interest, which is like the time value of money? I just want to know why taking previous rate as you've guided earlier in your videos is justified in light of Quran and Sunnah with a reference or evidence against the reasoning of other scholars, which are sheikhs or muftis. And if I still choose to go with the current rate, even though it would cause a lot of delay, is it still following the principle of interest in any way? Would I be going like out of the range by giving a huge amount difference? And is that cruelty on will in any way? Because I was earlier inclined
Okay,
to
let me interrupt you because I think you have a thesis to explain. First of all, do whatever you want. Why are you coming to me? If you're a student of knowledge and you want the evidence from the Quran and from the Sunnah pertaining to the decision you have said where Muhammad Salah and other muftis said otherwise, go and follow them. If you have your own brains and you have your sufficient amount of knowledge, go and follow them. But if you keep on cherry picking and going from Tom to Dick and to Harry, and then you become confused and you want to confuse others, and you will find that this is not dragging to 30 years that your mom did not pay the zakat, it will go for another 20 years more. Stop playing around. Stop wasting your time and my time and everybody else's time. Zakat was due in 1990. The amount of zakat your mom should have paid was $100. This is a debt. Now you want to calculate this zakat of 1990 with the value of today, she has to pay probably $1,200. Be my guest. What would I care? But the debt is $100 for 1990, and the amount is still the same. Now you go and ask whoever you want, and whatever you feel comfortable with, be my guest. But I beg you, don't come back again and again and again, because this is becoming frustrating and it's a waste of time. You choose whatever you want. At the end of the day, it's you and Allah Azza wa Jal. It's your mom and Allah, and you'll deal with Him subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I gave you my opinion. My opinion is still the same. It's not gonna change. I'm not gonna budge. So do whatever you want, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.